Okay, everyone. Well, I dropped off a family in A-Leaf that needed a ride from a subdivision that was filled up full of water. And so I thought I would show everybody just kind of to give an idea of how much water is really out here. I'm going back towards my house down one of the local freeways here, it's a little tollway, to give you guys an example of how much water there is. I'm going to be going back towards where I live just to show you, and I'm going to stop and show you how much water there is. I was concerned about coming out to this area earlier because of the fact that you couldn't get through some of these places. This is Westpark Tollway and Highway 6. The water is about a foot. You can see they probably had a foot or so of water down here. But I'm going to top this hill here in just a second and show you something I have never, ever seen in my entire life in the X number of years, 30-something plus years that I've lived in this area. You know, it is the craziest thing I have ever seen. It is literally beyond imagination. You really, truly cannot believe how much water there is. They are literally airboats, policemen, all these kind of things for you to see. So this is, for those of you who are familiar with this area, this is going down 1093 or Westpark Tollway, going into the area of town that I live in. And this is normally, cars are going, 80, 100 miles an hour down this road all day long. Typically people would get off here at this exit to go to, there's a little Kroger, little gas station area here to do this. And you'll see when we come up here in a second that it is full of people. And these are people trying to get in and get groceries for this. Hang on just a second, let me get up here next to it. You can see, and I might not be able to get to my house now. Let me, hang on a second here. I gotta put this down. Are they allowing anybody up over the tollway here? Oh, okay, I just wasn't sure with the thing. I want to make sure. Thank you. Okay, had to check to make sure. The constable had the area blocked off. I am allowed to go this way, so I am perfectly safe. Just again, wanted to make sure that I was allowed to go up over the road here to see. So this is a little Kroger. This is Kroger down here at 1093 and 1464. You'll be able to see all the cars in here. These are people trying to get groceries, things, the lines out the door. But that's not really what I wanted to show you. I want to show you the water. And this is to give you an idea of how much water there is. That is how much water there is. This is coming out of the dams above us. These are the creeks. Normally you wouldn't be able to see that water from this area. This is a subdivision up here called Lakemont right here. This is normally completely empty or down low. That is level with the street right here. This is level into people's houses. These are trucks, big trucks for people going through who are trying to save people's houses. There are big, huge, heavy utilities, boats, any kind of thing that you can think of. The water is that deep. The water is up to the middle of these doors of these people. This is some of the vehicles that they're sending back into these neighborhoods to get people. To give you an idea of how deep the water is, it is truck deep on the thing. People have taken some cars in there that obviously they shouldn't have. This is completely, totally 100% full of, I mean, water. I mean, it's unlike anything you've ever seen with the amount of water that we have here. That is completely full back there. It's kind of hard for me to do this, but this will give you a little better idea. Someone is driving their four-wheeler down the road here, but to show you, it's a creek. Now, this is normally a dry road. That is completely full. This is 1093 or Harwin or Westpark Tollway area out here. You can see that they've put signs up. This is a subdivision where the cars are flooded. This is, I'm sorry, I'm going back and forth between on the phone, going side to side, but I wanted to kind of give you guys an idea of how much water was in this area. It's kind of hard to see it there. That's back in there. That's a CVS that's got water in it. There is more water here than you can shake a stick at. These are all the rescue vehicles that they're putting people in here for them to. Oops, sorry, I'm giving you the center console. These are the rescue boats that they're bringing in for it. I just dropped some people off that had to be rescued from a neighborhood. They had to go down to A-Leaf because the water was coming up into their house. Yesterday there was no water. Now there is water. You've got people literally walking down the street with their dogs, trying to save dogs, animals. Some of these subdivisions will not have dry spots in them. You can't get off of some of these areas. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen. I mean, they literally are blocking roads off. You cannot get back up into off of 1093 or the Westpark Tollway up off of Mason Road. You can't go back up in there. They're literally forcing you off. I mean, they have at one when I was coming through here, there was probably 30 or 40 rescue vehicles back up over here, back over the hill. That's all rescue vehicles to try to get back on the other side of this thing to save people, houses. Some of these apartment complexes right here, not sure how they'll even be able to do things. There's water that gives you kind of an idea of how much water there really is. It is breathtaking to see that. To see what the people, and I've said this to my wife a little bit ago, to see the amount of outpouring of support that people are giving to help other people. I was at a little school in the neighborhood right here in Cinco Ranch a few minutes ago. Probably it's been almost 2 hours ago. I stopped to see if I could donate some clothes. Got some clothes in the back of the truck. Clothes, blankets, some other stuff to donate. There was probably 200 to 300 cars in the parking lot to pick up people to take them where they need to go. Somebody organized it on the internet and said, everybody go here and pick up people and take them to where they need to go. I took a lady, her sister, and their 2 kids to their house because their house is flooded. They don't have a house anymore. It is awe-inspiring to see the way that people are helping on the internet. Everybody with trucks, boats, cars, anybody who can take something. People are walking up. I watched high school students walk up with cases of Gatorade and water and just hand them over to people. It is truly amazing to see the Americans, Texans, get together and do something for their thing. No one cared what color they are. No one cares what their makeup of. They're just helping people, and that's pretty impressive to see. I mean, it kind of made my day that people were actually out helping other people, to do things. So I appreciate anybody who watched this. Like I said, I wanted to kind of share how much water was out there. Everybody have a wonderful day. Hopefully you guys' day is getting better. The rain will cease here in a little bit, and things will get better for everyone.